Alrighty, so this is Diesel with People News. Different phone. I got to figure out some other type of arrangements on this. Anything I say or do is not legal advice. Do not take it as such. Okay, I'm not a licensed attorney, nor care to be. All right. I thought this is interesting. Number one was helping working on a case, and there was a judge named Joseph, and bar license was under Joseph and all that. But the oath and the judge's name changed, and it was J, not Joseph. So this J judge don't have any bar license or anything to tie him to being really a legal judge. I can't really say lawful, but legal. All right. Nor can it be lawful because according to the oath of office of 4 USC 101, it must be your full legal birth name. Not J. Gibson, Joseph Gibson. And it's got to be the full name. Don't remember his middle name. But that being said, I was bringing this up because why? Because there's other people in office not using their legal name.
Okay, now I can go to the names. I wanted you guys to see the names of these.
All right. Just so you guys know, this is going to be hard. I'm still learning on this camera and how to figure this all out. And this came off the YouTube channel Nobel, and then EL. Okay? And let's just see.
Entities. Alright, so Obama's real name was Barry Soetoro. Ilhan Omar's real name was Ilhan Esmi, ESMI. Kristen Gillibrand's real name is Tina Rudnick. Bill de Blasio's real name is Warren William Jr. We talked about that. Beto O'Rourke, O'Rouke, is Robert O'Rourke. Bernie Sanders is Bernard Gutmann. Kamala Harris is Maya Harrison. Maya Harrison. Pete Buttigieg, Buttigieg, is that what it is Paul Montgomery. Elizabeth Warren is Liz Herring. Cory Booker was known as Tony Booker. Eric Holder is Eric Hampton. Democrats are so fraudulent and corrupt that they don't even use their real names with American people. Do you remember we said to you guys when we were searching on some of the lawyers that we were doing commerce with? In Canaanland, Canada, we discovered that they had given us different names. And then, so in essence, they were not in their proper person. So all the contracts that we thought we had signed with them was void ab initio. Now, they told us to sign these contracts claiming that they were going to be, what do they call that? Full disclosure to us, not knowing that they were behind all the stuff and knew about the organ harvesting rings and that. So they collected on all those court claims. International authorities, Stephen Mnuchin, doing business Treasury, Donald Trump, the Army, the Navy, the military, International Criminal Law Court, Universal Postal Union. I want to say Louis DeJoy, doing business as Postmaster General, Jay Clayton, doing business as Securities and Exchange Commissioner, also Antitrust Department heads, Universal Postal Union heads, and who else? And Office of the Comptroller of Currency head Joseph Otting, doing business Comptroller of Currency.
All right, so I don't know how well you guys are going to see this. This is actually the first recording on this phone. Hopefully the volume's better. The other one sucked. All right, but the general purpose of this, right, was because I came across this of helping with a family court issue, and the judge was doing the exact same thing, which in past videos I told you guys and showed you guys that they must sign the 4 USC 101 oath of office with their full legal birth name, which is basically the first first Congress and the first oath. That was one of the first laws they actually passed. What they did was turned around and codified it, which brought it up to the 4 USC 101. But when it first began, it was first out of the first Congress. Okay, this was one of the very first laws that was passed, was that oath of office, people. And that had to be with a full legal birth name. Okay, even under their 4 USC 101, it specifically says it must be with their full legal birth name. Okay, I believe it's section 23. But I thought it was interesting when I came across this video here, how all these names was changed just like that particular judge. Remind you guys again, his bar number was under Joseph Gibson. And in order to be a judge nowadays, except the Supreme Courts don't even need to graduate from high school, let alone be a lawyer. But according to their changing rules and all that, you had to be a lawyer and you had to go take law classes and this, that, here and there. But Jay Gibson never did. Joseph Gibson did. Jay Gibson never did. So he is not really what you call a certified judge. Now, that being said, I am not an attorney. If you got more questions, and wink wink, lied to, then ask the attorney. I called my representative here in the state of Texas and told them about the 40101, and they said they don't have to sign one because they checked with their attorneys. Okay? Instead of researching it on their own, I researched it, found out they do. But they called an attorney and they say they don't. Now, either attorneys are ignorant of the law, which is no excuse, which means our representatives are ignorant of the law, and there is no excuse. And they keep passing laws against we the people by their ignorance because they don't have the 4 USC 101 oath of office. And yet they tell us ignorance is no excuse, right? Their qualified sovereign citizen immunity gets them to get by with things that we cannot. And we are supposed to be the governed. We are supposed to govern them. They are to be beneath us. We are their authorities, y'all. They're not ours. We've been tricked and fooled and delayed of any type of due process. All right, anyway, this has been long enough. I just wanted to bring that out to y'all's attention because I thought it was really interesting when I did come across the judge was doing the exact same thing as these people doing. And all these people do not really have a lawful oath of office. And dare I say it, legal oath of office. And here I am. Do I get to use a fake name for my court cases? No. So I think there is something led to believe that, you know, some of these people that you may hear using their name as their business name, I believe that's what they're doing. Again, I'm not an attorney. I did not investigate this deep. I just know due to 4 USC 101 and any other oath of office, if they're not doing it by their bar number and their schooling name, then how is it lawful or even legal, right? Because they would blame us for identity theft. What are they doing? Diesel with People News. Just questions. Till next time. Bye, y'all.